what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. I've got some breaking news to report. Jonathan Majors, I repeat, Jonathan Majors will, I did say W-I-L-L, he will star in both, I repeat, both of the upcoming Avengers movies, okay? One of them is the Kang Dynasty, and then the one coming for 2026 is Secret Wars. I want to come right out the gate and report this, have some information to show you all and confirm and give you all some details. But I want to report it and be one of the first to report it. Obviously, if you come to this show, which will be a video later, and you see this, perhaps many others will report it by then. But I want to be one of the first, okay? I know a lot has been going on. I'll kind of get into this in a second. I'm just going to go ahead and give you all the information again because this is breaking, and so I want y'all to have confirmation. So, let's take a look at this here. Okay. This is the information that we have. You all can see here, this report says Avengers 6 reports confirms one unsurprising actor set to appear. Now, you all know the only unsurprising actor is Jonathan Majors, aka Kang. For those of you living under a rock, this is him right here. He is the super evil villain that is set to appear. Okay. All right. So let me come down here and read this article to you all. It says a new report revealed an unsurprising MCU, that's Marvel Cinematic Universe star, who will, I repeat, will appear in the 2026 Avengers Secret Wars. The Avengers will soon assemble once again in 2025, the Kang Dynasty, to take on Jonathan Majors' Kang, who will also seemingly lead the movie as its main protagonist, despite being the villain of the piece, okay? We do know Kang is the main supervillain. But anyway, it says that'll only be the beginning of the troubles for the Earth's mightiest heroes as they are set to take the screen again in 2026 with Secret War. So we're going to have this like back-to-back footage, all right? The blockbuster event is expected to be packed with heroes, including some legacy characters, okay? All right. Now, here it is. According to a recent report from Variety, the magazine, the website, whatever you want to call it, it says not only is Jonathan Majors expected to star as Kang in the 2025 Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, but he is also signed. I want to repeat, he is also signed on. Now, you know, it's been a lot of talks, all this cancel culture. We're getting rid of Jonathan Majors. He's not here. Here we have an updated report that he's signed to reprise in his Marvel villain role once again in the 2026 Avengers Secret Wars. Okay, we already know he's already appeared as many Kang variants in the Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania. He's been seen in Low-Key. That's been out for a while. And with that trend is expected to continue into the next two Avengers movies as the actor returns as countless more conquerors. Okay. They say Major's role in Secret Wars will come off of serving as the main protagonist. I mentioned that earlier in the Kang Dynasty, just as Josh Brolin's Thanos did in Infinity War. Okay, it says the Kang actor, who is currently shrouded in controversy after his arrest for the alleged assault, previously acknowledged his role in the upcoming Avengers 5, sharing his excitement to terrorize Earth's mightiest heroes for years to come, something he will reportedly receive a massive salary for. Okay, it says with the Kang Dynasty reported not to set film until spring of 2024, that's next year, you all, Secret Wars may not get in front of cameras until the same time in 2025. So story, casting, and character details for Avengers 6 remain scarce at the time. All right. There's a few big other informations. I mean, and this is like something else. Will Marvel abandon Jonathan Majors Kang before 5 and 6? The way that it's currently looking is highly unlikely. Okay. Um, I know there's a lot of cancel culture going on. I've seen articles and updates for those of you that don't know that they've been trying to cancel some other Marvel stars because they've been quiet during this whole time. Okay. And I might go ahead and put this up for you all to see. Hey, it's just crazy. Now, I know again the cancel culture is high, and I want to say something while I'm trying to, see if I can find this article real quick. Here we go. Let me show you this. I'm going to show you all this real quick first, okay? Okay, take a look at this. This is something else I should have on the screen for you all to see, and I want you all to be aware of this. So right here, you see that a new Ant-Man ad makes Jonathan Majors safe from cancellation. Okay, all right, because everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna get cancer." Says, might have turned upside the arrest allegations of assaults around. Some companies have to distance themselves immediately. For instance, the U.S. Army pulled their ad, I mentioned that before, that features Majors almost immediately after the news. Again, almost immediately after the news of his assault became public. However, Marvel has released a new TV ad, okay, for the home release of Ant-Man, which could indicate that Majors is safe. All right. Let's see if it says anything more. It says Disney. So remember, Marvel is under Disney. So let's go into talk about this too. It says Disney is not one to mince words or mess around when it comes to throwing down the proverbial hammer against stars under its umbrella that have charges of this nature that appear. Okay. They quickly got rid of Johnny Depp. Y'all remember that when Amber Heard named him as her abuser. Both the Pirates of the Caribbean and Fantastic Beasts franchise immediately dropped him. Again, the cancel culture is real, y'all. It says, however, it appears that Jonathan Majors has found some loophole that has allowed him not to be canceled by the media company. All right. Majors has indicated that he is innocent and has released text messages from the woman he allegedly assaulted. Despite this, he is still set to appear in court for these crimes. Okay. Remember, this court appearance is simply a formality. Okay, it's not like everyone else is making it where perhaps like in other states. You have to remember that when things go down and when things happen, you have to think about the state that you're in or the country that you're in, the local jurisdiction that you're in. In one state, in one country, in one jurisdiction, one thing could mean one thing or play out another way. And then in another state, okay, jurisdiction or country, it plays out a total different way. So people have to keep that in mind. It says Majors will be heading to court in New York on May the 8th for these assault allegations. Even stranger is that new women have now come forth to also state that they have received the same treatment from the MCU actor. They will work with the New York DA to add to the trouble that Majors has found himself in. It says, and again, and I mentioned this before, despite this, reports have indicated that Marvel has had 0 conversations. So even with these new ladies coming out, 0 conversations about replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. And then, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, they have also released a brand new commercial for the Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania, which showcases some text that indicates that Majors is staying put. Okay, and y'all can see this. It says Ant-Man is bigger than ever by Marvel Studios. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. It's only on digital. I would play the footage. I don't know if I want to though, because the whole copyright thing. So anyway, it says the ad showcases the home release of the newest MCU venture, but a screen cap showcases a shot of Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror with the text that reads, a new dynasty begins. Okay, it says Jonathan Majors. Y'all see this, right? Got this highlighted. It says, it is well known that Majors is meant to be the face of the villainous side of things for Marvel through phases 5 and 6. Okay? So, you know, Jonathan Majors is not going anywhere. As you can see, it says Marvel has invested a lot of time and money to carry Jonathan Majors through plenty of movies and appearances. So they do not want to explore the idea, because let me explain something to y'all. I'm actually happy for him that this is happening. It did say still Disney could step in and force his hand, meaning force Marvel's hand at any point. There's also been conflicting reports that have stated that the MCU is looking to replace Majors, though they're doing so quietly. Although I just also reported that there has been zero conversations about replacing. So, you know, I don't know where all this is coming from, but it is what it is. They said Damson Idris from Snowfall is one of the actors being considered to take on the role as Kang. I mean, I doubt they're actually going to really do that, but it says, though these rumors and reports can be left up to speculation, Marvel continues to put Jonathan Majors in its ads. So they might also know something that has not yet been revealed. Remember, y'all, we're going off of what the public is saying, and people are running with things and they don't have all the facts and figures. Okay? It also says, should Majors be absolved of any crimes after May 8th, it could be a told you so moment for Marvel. So, you know, again, it says, do you think Jonathan Majors is safe from cancellation? All right, so I'm going to kind of leave this up. As it currently stands, as I repeat, for those of you just now joining me, Jonathan Majors is safe as of April the 24th, okay, 2023. I don't know it's going to change tomorrow, but as of this date, he is safe for both the Avengers 5, okay, the Kang Dynasty, and 6, okay, with the new Avengers movies, Secret Wars, or whatever you want to call it. So, I want to say something, because a lot of people are so quick on cancel culture. And let me explain what's dangerous with cancel culture. People will hear one thing, right? And then they'll want to go run with it. Oh, I heard this. I heard that so-and-so said this and so-and-so did that. And again, you heard, and there's allegations. But then there's proof that this man is innocent with this situation. Okay? And then all of a sudden, I find it extremely suspicious that all of a sudden, you got all these new allegations that's coming forth. Like, have y'all noticed that all of a sudden when there's one situation with a guy, then all of a sudden you get like 200 women that come out of the blue. Oh, he touched me and he did this and he did that. Where were these women before? Okay, if Jonathan Majors did any of this before, then, and if these women were bothered by it, how come they didn't file anything before? How come they didn't try to say anything? There's no record or proof of any of this. All we're going off of is allegations and their word. Okay, it'd be different if there was video proof. All right, if somebody has some type of like factual proof other than just he say, she say. I can't even say it right. He say, she say. Y'all know what I mean, right? And anytime you're a super successful man, especially with the men, they're quick to bring you down and cancel y'all. Y'all, I can tell y'all right now, I can't tell you how many people here on social media. I can't tell you how many times I get comments from, especially women, right? Because let me just be straight up with y'all. Not that I'm not always straight up, but let me just be straight up while we talk about the cancel culture. I don't have dudes trying to cancel me, right? I don't have dudes coming up in the comment section, posting videos. It's dudes trying to cancel me. But I'm going to tell you what I do have. I do have women. Okay? It's always women that's coming in the comment section with all of my videos, or not all of them, but a good number of them, especially when I cover certain topics. And all they say, they're full of anger, they're full of rage, they got nothing nice to say, and all they want to do is cancel, right? And this is what's dangerous about cancel culture, because imagine if this was you, right? I know some of y'all, like, whether Jonathan Majors did it or not, let's step back for that, okay, for a second. What if this was you, right? What if you were accused of doing something that, let's just say, you did not do? Because, like, if you did it, that's a different story. Like, if you're guilty, you're guilty. All right. No one's condoning being guilty, right? But right now, there's a whole lot of alleged stuff. And Jonathan Majors has already put all this information out. His attorney, the lady has recanted her story, all of this stuff. If what he did, see, he didn't even do what they said he did. And then all of a sudden he's getting accused of it. So, I get accused of that all the time. I'm going to be talking about some of these people. They're giving me content to make. Like, let me just put this out here. If you're watching and listening to my video, you're just better off not saying anything. Because when you come up into the comment section and you're cursing me out and you're raging me, and by the way, just so y'all know that's defamation, right? When you come to a content creator's channel and you go in the comment section thinking that you can curse them out and talk at them like they're stupid, call them all types of names, say a bunch of derogatory stuff, y'all know that's defamation, right? Regardless how you feel about the video. Because, we ain't here to make everybody happy. You see what I'm saying? You can't make everybody happy. You change this, people are going to be pissed off. And that's why I put out that video. You got to go in the direction that you are called to go into, especially if God has called you to do it. Because no matter how much information you include, how little bit of information you include, people still going to say you're wrong. That's what they're doing with Jonathan Majors right here. No matter how much proof is coming out that he's innocent, that he didn't do this thing. And then all of a sudden you get all these women that's coming out, but they don't have no proof. Ain't that crazy? You got all of a sudden, it's like 20 million women coming out saying Jonathan Majors did this and made. It's like they're trying to create a narrative and create circumstances to make him fall. And y'all, this is the same thing that I experienced as a content creator. If y'all don't believe me, just look in the comment section. This is the same thing that other content creators, it seems like the more you about trying to put out the truth, the more that they try to cancel you. Just like with Jonathan Majors, it seems like the more that this information is pointing and saying that he's innocent, the more that they try to come up and create information saying he's not. I mean, this stuff is crazy, man. This is straight up wild. And again, as the article said, there's something that Marvel might know that we don't know. Okay? Marvel could have access to some information, or maybe Jonathan Majors or his attorney or somebody has shared information more than we know. So, I just want to kind of put that message out. I'm going to do a whole stream about how people raging out in the comment section thinking they could just curse people out and say what's what. That's all. Okay, let me just break it down. If you're watching and listening and you think you could come in the comment section and just curse me out and any other content creator, that can get you canceled. Since we're on the subject of cancel culture. That's violating YouTube's terms of service, right? You can't come on YouTube and just curse a content creator out. You mother beep, you stupid, you slow, da. What the hell is wrong? You can't do that. There is a way, and there's a tactful way, mind you, to say your piece. But just raging out in the comment section, cursing somebody out, or coming up on their live chat, that could get you canceled. So I just want to put that out there for everybody that want to come up in here and on my channel or anybody's channel and just raise out and say a bunch of crazy stuff with no reason. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, you don't do anything wrong, you're innocent, and then boom, they just, it's not that I can't stand your video or this sucks. That's not what I'm talking about. They're raging out on you and attacking you as a content creator and your character. And this is the same thing that Jonathan Majors is going through. It's been super quiet. What happened to that producer? What happened to all those producers that came out earlier that said, oh, Jonathan Majors, he's been doing this for a while. Okay, remember, they would quick to come out and try to rat him out and get him canceled. Where are they at now? Them two big producers, y'all remember, I can't remember their names offhand. Some of y'all can look this information up. I have it on my previous Jonathan Majors videos, and I covered them extensively. They all of a sudden went private with their social media pages, but they want to go public with the cancel culture. It's funny how people can diss out the cancel culture, but they can't take it. Never give out something that you can't receive. So if you don't want somebody to clap back at you, because you never know. Even Marvel here said, I told you so. He's just waiting for the court case for all this to fall out. Okay? The lady recanted the story. There's tons of video proof and evidence, and the lady recanted her story twice. yet they still think he's guilty. And then all these women, see, this is what happens. This is how people, and then, I hate to say it, but it's always some freaking woman. Okay? Y'all ladies might not like this part. Y'all don't want to hear. You don't hardly ever see some dude trying to cancel another dude. Or some dude trying to cancel a chick. I'm not saying it's not out there. But like 9 times out of 10, every time you look around, celebrity or not, it's always some woman in her feelings. Drake, Kiki, do you love me? Trying to always cancel somebody. But in the end, the truth always comes out. And in the end, this is a game that us men are highly aware of. And in the end, if you're innocent, it's going to be shown. No matter what comes out against you. The truth will always come to light. That's biblical. So, the way that it currently stands, it looks like Jonathan Majors is innocent. But I get these companies trying to distance themselves. They quick to do that. Because they don't want to stand up for what's right. But I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes being quick to distance yourself from a company or a brand or an individual when they're innocent could get you canceled. Because what if this flips around? All these organizations and stuff is like, I'm going to drop in. What if these management companies and all this stuff are quick to be like, no, I don't have nothing to do with Jonathan Majors. And it comes out he's completely innocent. Here's more proof. Because again, all the evidence may not be out here. I'm just saying, what if, right? And then they released him, and then it's like, oh man, we shouldn't have released him because he was super duper, quadruple, whatever corny word you want to make up, innocent, right? What's up, D Turner Fitness? What if? Then they're going to be feeling silly. This always happens right when you're about to go to the next level. So right when doors are going to open up for you, okay, and I'm saying all of this and covering this because it's something I want y'all to remember. Right when doors are about to open up for you, somebody's going to try to block you or some obstacle will come to try to knock you down. And that just tells you that you're on the right track and you're going somewhere. What's up, D Turner Fitness? Every single time when you about to go to the next level, I can tell y'all as a content creator, as soon as all of a sudden my videos became explosive, right? Boom. That's when everybody want to come raging out in the comment section. Especially when I was covering these sacrifices, right? And every time I would cover the sacrifices, these same women trying to cancel me didn't give 2 flying flips about the person who was sacrificed. When I would bring up suspects, potential suspects is what I'm referring to, right? They didn't care about the person who's no longer with us. All they was like, you attacking that person, da. What's wrong? Going in hard in the paint. I guess they must be married to these dudes, right? They must be in bed. That must be a part of their family. That's probably why they going in, right? Y'all know a lot of people got agendas, right? And they look for any opportunity to bring you down. But if God be for you, who could be against you? Like this cancel culture stuff is too far. I got some more situations to talk about this cancel culture, but people are just quick to just cancel. What if it's your job? What if it's your livelihood and you're innocent? What if it's your reputation and your career and then all of a sudden you get canceled? Like there should be steps of escalation. And stuff needs to be proven. But like I said, people always be making up fake receipts. And what we're seeing here with Jonathan Majors is it's looking like everything is going in his favor despite of. And if he is proven innocent, I hope the joke is on every last person and every last entity that tried to get him canceled. Because this stuff is crazy and it's out of control. Absolutely out of control. I'm just saying. So I consider this a win, not only for Jonathan Majors, but I consider this a win thus far for all of you. I consider this is also a win for black men. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of women, when we don't say yes to them, we don't give them exactly what they want. They are attracted to us. They want to work with us. they get upset for whatever reason. I don't know. Sometimes you just didn't wave and say hi. Y'all know how y'all ladies get in your feelings real quick. Then all of a sudden you want to cancel. Or we say something and you don't agree with what we say, like as a content creator on social media, then y'all get in y'all feelings and then y'all want to come rage out. You always know when a woman's in her feelings because she'll hit the comment section with none but a bunch of anger. And that's how you know it's about something else. Either that or they're in bed with the person, the source, the individual that the video is talking about, that we're talking about in the video. This cancel culture stuff's got to stop. Because let me tell you something. You might say, ha, 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 Jonathan Majors, ha, 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 brainwaves. But when that cancel culture hits you, how you going to feel? And listen to what I just said at a highly spiritual number. Y'all see that? 444 on the screen. So, again, it is what it is. For you just joining me, Jonathan Majors is here to stay. He is not being canceled from the two upcoming 2025 and 2026 Marvel Avengers movies. Okay, the first one, the Kang Dynasty, and then the other one, Secret Wars in 2026. He is set to stay as the main character, Kang the Conqueror, the main villain. He's not going anywhere. Okay, so you ladies, and because I know it's only ladies, because again, I don't see dudes like, man, I want Jonathan Majors, because always some woman in her feelings. Like, ladies, get a hold on your feelings. Like, I'm sorry if some other guy did something to you and you want Jonathan Majors to pay the price for some other guy, but he's not. I mean, unless he's done something to you, unless this is proven otherwise. But like I said, this evidence been out there, and they be quick to do this also when you're a black man. But now it don't matter what race you are. They just on this cancel culture, and it needs to stop. Okay? You know, if a man can't work, he can't eat. That's biblical. So imagine you getting your job cut off. Imagine you getting your career, not just your job. You're like, oh, if I lose my job or something, I go get another. Well, imagine if they cut you off in your whole career. Something you went to school for, or something you're known for, or whatever you do. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't even do nothing wrong, but they blaming you. And then you get some hater ass coworkers, hater ass social media people. Yes, I'm saying the word ass. Hater ass so-called frenemies. I'm gonna call them frenemies, right? You get some hater ass people. Yeah, girl, we gonna bring her down. Yeah, and your dog, we gonna bring you down. Nah. And you straight up innocent. This is crazy. Let me go through the chat real quick. Sharina says, loophole. He's not guilty. Yeah, I don't believe he was guilty to begin with. They had the footage, and the lady, his so-called girlfriend, recanted her story twice. But it seemed like it went in one ear and went out the other. Ain't nobody trying, I want to get him canceled. He did it. Even though the lady said he didn't do it. You know, this might be a setup to make Jonathan Majors bigger than ever. Sharina says, what exactly is he being accused of from these victims? You know, a lot of it has to do with massages. Like, I've heard a lot of the women speak, and they came out and said, oh, well, you know, I was asked to do a job, and, you know, he asked for these massages, and, you know, he asked me to, like, touch his private parts, and you know, I mean, I had to touch his glutes, and, you know, this wasn't standard, and sorry, I'm so emotional. I had to touch an area of his body that I'm so traumatized. I'm so sorry. I just can't talk. Look, if he actually did this to these women, then dude needs to fry. Okay. But the way that it's looking is he did not. And I find it highly suspect and suspicious that all these women coming out. You know, you can pay anybody to make these stories. Hey, you want to come out? I'll give you 5,000, give you 10,000. Get all these people to come out, find out who Jonathan Majors used to deal with, where he used to go and interact, and then get these women paying. Hey, I'll give you 100,000 to come out. You know, it's a lot of stuff that be going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. I'm just saying. You know, with money, you can get a lot of people to flip the script. Hey, I'll make you famous. I give you some money while you at it. It's absolutely crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Sharina says Tiger Woods. Exactly. Tiger Woods, y'all. You know, every time you're successful, this is what happens. They come out the woodworks. This is crazy. What's up, Donnie? She said, you said I lost you. What did I lose you at? When you said I lost you. Just let me know what you, if you're still here, Donnie. Let me know what you mean by I lost you. Now, y'all know I speak on things that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. I speak on the subject that many people just won't verbalize. Okay? These are the thoughts in the minds of the people. And some people say this privately, and I'm going to talk about it publicly. That's what I'm known for. Everybody's not going to like what I got to say. Okay? It's not to anyone specifically, unless it literally is addressing someone specifically. I'll make that blatantly clear. But again, these are situations and things that happen. These are conversations that come up in our communities. Okay? Whether people like it or not. And y'all know I've been doing this and been saying this for a long time. And you know, I catch a lot of criticism for this, right? I mean, I catch criticism just even for talking about these stories. If leave it to the cancel culture crew, I shouldn't even be talking about this, you know? You know, and again, I'm not here to make anybody particularly happy. Y'all, I'm here to do a job, and I'm here to cover these particular stories and put this spiritual aspect on it and elaborate on it. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm not here to like, well, let me say this to make people happy. That you're still not going to make everybody happy. You can try to make everybody happy and appease people and not say this and do that. And this is why I told y'all to go do what you got to do. Okay? Do what you find best. Because if you try to, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Okay? You know, that's why I have put out this video. Okay, hopefully y'all can see it. I don't think it's going to come through pretty clear. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it's called Path Changes. I'll put it on the screen. Because, again, not every with every single thing that you have to say and every single thing you have to show and every single thing you have to do. And it seems like when people don't agree, that's when they want to cancel you. And I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking for you all too. Fellas, ladies, fellas. All races, all ages, all nationalities across the globe. Whatever it is that you're into, family be trying to cancel you, friends be trying to cancel you, coworkers try to cancel you, your boss try to cancel you, people in the community try to cancel you, they try to cancel you on social media. I'm just saying, this goes across the board for everybody. Again, people might not want to hear that, but it is what it is. So, you know, y'all, here's the info. This is what we're looking at. Jonathan Majors is definitely here. You know, all this information about the accusers and all this stuff. They've been trying to paint a narrative. And like I said, when there is no narrative, it's not going to stick. All right. Because again, if all these ladies had this footage and this stuff, then it would have been came out. His attorney wouldn't be like, he's innocent. Like I said, the court case coming up on May the 8th, this is a formality. Okay, it's just a follow-up to the arrest. It's a formality to close this case out and get stuff dismissed and officially submit the information. Like, you have to have a court case to follow this up based upon what happened. So that's what this is. It's not like it's a court case where, you know, he's just, you know, I don't even want to verbalize those words because some people are probably just going to hear that one part and then they're going to go run with it. And then they're going to come in the comment section. I expect a lot of ladies to come into the comment section raging out right now, you know, because that's generally, again, it's facts. I don't see a bunch of fellas coming into the comment section, not just for my channel. I'm not just speaking about my channel. Okay, I'm talking about across YouTube. unless it's just something that's just blatantly wrong, right? I'm not talking about something blatantly wrong. I generally find more so women, like 9 times out of the 10, is some lady coming to somebody's comment section raging out on whatever content creator it is. Because y'all got to remember, I'm a content creator and I talk to other content creators. I think people seem to forget that, right? As if I don't know any other content creators out here. Maybe that's what they thinking. Like, I don't know any other content creators. Or I don't talk to other content creators. Oh, we talk. We just not going to talk amongst y'all. We talk behind the scenes, though. So, it is what it is. Like I said, this one is here to not appease everybody. Not everyone's going to like what I have to say. I don't know why I have to keep repeatedly saying that. Because, again, somebody's going to come into the comment section and go rage out. Everybody's not going to agree with it, etc., etc. But I say at points, this goes for you. This goes for me. This goes for many of you out here. Whatever it is you do, think about how many times they try to cancel you. So, I'll just be looking in the comment section for a bunch of ladies to come raised out in the comment section. Brain, please, I want to cancel you. Blah, blah. And, do a bunch of explicatives. But remember, when you come out and you rage out, cussing out a content creator, that's defamation. So while you trying to cancel me, that might just get you canceled. That might just get your whole account shut down. You're at the grace and mercy of not only us content creators, but also other people that are seeing your comments. Again, this ain't about everybody to agree. Everybody's not going to agree, right? So, it is what it is. It's absolutely crazy. So I see Donnie says she sees plenty of men on people's lives in comment section raging. Depends on what channels you watch. I'm going to say this. There are men that are raging out. There's women that are raging out, right? I have seen plenty. It's not that I haven't seen. It's not that there aren't men, right? Again, but what I'm trying to say is it seems like most of the time when you talk about, and I want to specify, okay, not only whatever particular channels, I want to specify subject matter, right? When you talk about subject matter that either women care about, you talk about a content creator, somebody famous, a situation that women actually, let's just say it's close to their heart, what have you. Subjects like that, right? You talk about situations on how women generally feel with stuff. That's when they come out raging out. If you talk about subjects that deal with women, they come raging out. It don't matter who you are. You could be another woman, and then those women gonna come out raging on you. It's not just men versus women, women versus men. I see women raging out on other women on these types of subjects. Now, flip the script. Generally speaking, I'm not saying there ain't no man out there. There's always the exception. But statistic-wise, this is not the case. When you find men talking about a subject that men are generally concerned with or what have you, and I'm not talking about somebody that's just like blatantly wrong or blatantly abusive or blatantly, like, we're not talking about like blatant crazy stuff. It's like, okay, like that's just obviously wrong. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way this could be justified. No way to slice it and put it, right? Okay, we're not talking about situations like that. We're talking about stuff that makes sense. Okay, stuff that the person is not even doing wrong, like situations like this, right? Because again, we're talking about the subject matter. I'm not talking about this blatantly, okay, yeah, that person need to be canceled, or they shouldn't be talking about this in this particular manner, etc., etc., etc. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff that we need to talk about and do. And then it comes up like this, right? These type of situations is where you generally see women raging out. And remember, I know y'all are viewing this as a content creator, or I'm sorry, y'all are viewing this as a, subscriber, as a supporter, etc., etc. But remember, me as a content creator, I can see things that even y'all can't see. I can see things with other content creators that y'all can't see. They can see stuff about me, and the list goes on and on. And there's certain conversations that we have that I'm not saying that you all can't see if we don't show it, but there's some aspects. There are comments that y'all can't even see. There are things during live streams that y'all can't see. I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff that's going on that y'all may not even see. You know, there's parts and bits to comments, there's replies and all types of stuff that don't even make it to the general public. So, you know, I'm saying this from a universal thing. When I give examples, it's not to make it technical. You know, I never say make it technical, because when you make things technical, we're going too far. But generally speaking, I can guarantee you, okay, and ladies might not want to hear this, for every guy that you find raging out, I can find 10 women that are raging out in the comment section. I guarantee you, for every single woman or guy that's raging out in the comment section, I can find you at least 10 women, if not more. Whether that's in that same stream, okay, we got a guy here and let's go there. But again, ladies don't like to hear that. Again, that's another conversation for another day. So, you know, the point is, Jonathan Majors is here to stay. He's not going anywhere. Marvel must know that he's more innocent than guilty. And we will soon find out, because May 8th is right around the corner with this court case. I haven't heard anything else from these alleged other victims that came out, other than them saying he, you know, asked them to touch him or whatever and stuff like that. But I don't know. That's all we heard. It's just words. So it is what it is. Y'all know the news. I've talked long enough. I'm getting out of here. Like, subscribe, comment to Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. T News Reactions. If you don't like me or the subject matter, feel free to unsubscribe. I do not care, because I'm not here to please everybody. So, on that note, I'm getting out of here. I will be back with some more content. And until then, I'm going to send y'all away with love, with blessings, and